Hello everyone and welcome back to Dawn of East. Hopefully we will not blow ourselves up or flood ourselves this time. I don't want any misfortune that befalls Adol to be the result of someone else other than himself. Okay, so this is the climb up to the next dungeon. It is wrought with brutes and wizards, which are pretty nasty. They will follow you like a really long way. Okay, now we can cross that thanks to the freeze magic. It's actually possible to come to Serene anytime after you get your altar magic back. But our next stop is the Tomb of Tori. But don't let this fool you, we are not at the end already. Because... welcome to Tori's dungeon. Oh dear. Okay, when you save here, this dungeon is called Escher Space. Though it will become more apparent why once we get into the second part of this dungeon. Okay, this is the only real chest in this dungeon. All of the others are mimics. They are immune to magic, they can hurt you a real lot, and at my level, they're not worth a lot of experience. So there's no reason at all to fight them. Yeah, see, there we go. This first segment isn't too bad. Any place that's a dead end is a short one, so you can navigate just fine on your own. It's just, you know, weird perspectives. Now, this is a place where you can get lost easily. I only do so well because I triple practiced this area because I wasn't about to spend 20 minutes in here. It's one of those dungeons where if you know where to go, it's really short. Like, even for a Dawn of East dungeon. Those arrows are one-way blocks. You can't back over them if you make a mistake. And now we've reached the boss. Gonna herb up. And this boss is, he's a little bit of a problem. Okay, so the boss of Tori's tomb is probably the... let me think about this. Yeah, it's probably the hardest boss of Dawn of East. It has a lot of attacks that can hurt you a lot, that behave in weird ways, like this one, where the boss will move to what part of the screen you are on, so stay on the bottom or else. And more tricks that show up after you reduce his health. And the thing is, to avoid more damage, you're still going to have to take some damage by walking through those purple lasers in the homing green stuff phase. However, the boss is pretty fragile, so this boss fight goes quickly, no matter who wins and who loses. Now, That blue orb is the meanest part of this fight because it won't hurt you, but it will knock you around quite a lot. And when you reduce his health low enough, you get 2 of them. Which makes dealing with all of the lasers and shots even harder. And when you reduce his health even lower, you get 3 of them. But thankfully, he's done.
I am Tori. As Laplace's purpose is our own, so too is his power. The moon illuminates even the darkest of nights. That which your eyes see is not the only reality. Look with your mind's eye. It will see only the truth.
We're going to see more of the Seeker magic pretty soon. By the way, that talisman that the suspicious old woman gave us, I'm not equipping it. Because every few steps you take when the talisman is equipped, it will reduce your MP by 10. Oh, there's the woman. What happened here? I've noticed. Yeah, that's what the mask is for. Oh. Well, once again, we get taken by surprise. Now hold on a minute. Maybe we have the tools to do something about it. The Mask of the Moon can see through illusions. It is the Mask of Eyes. We don't want to see that well, though. But the Seeker magic can do pretty much the same thing, so we'll see what happens. Aha! Gotcha! That's right, Garuda. God damn it, Adol. Hope rides alone because Adol is drunk. Oh, forget that then. Let's move on. No, we don't need anything. We've already mixed everything we need. But more on that later. Oh, hello, Mayor. Now, if you didn't get the Orbs of the Three Sages, you can't enter the Tomb of Laplace.
Hato Kristen, it is good that you have come. I am Laplace, protector of Salsetta and of its greatest power. You now stand deep underneath the great forest in Eldoron, the ancient capital of Salsetta. The mask of the sun is sealed away here. Minions of evil do not understand its fearsome power and seek to break the seal. You must understand, the source of the power which sank the kingdom of Eldeen is concealed in this great woodland. When the winged ones used the mask of the moon to control the mask of the sun, it reawakened that same power. If Eldiel acquires it, all of the land will be reduced to cinder and ash. Take this wand. When bathed in its light, no attack shall harm you. The 6 magics have now been gathered here, but at present, you will still find it difficult to defeat the darkness. I will now bestow my righteous intent unto your magic power. Hato, go to the Lakeside Ruins. Whatever happens, you must halt the restoration of the Mask of the Sun.
Okay, we got 2 things from LaFonce. The first is the shield magic, which works exactly like it did in, which works exactly like it did in, East 1 and 2. It completely, protects you from, damage, and it's going to be completely useless to us for the next 2 boss battles, because those both require magic to defeat, and you can't open your menu in boss fights. The second is that we can do charge...
It's been a while, Adolf! It's me, Durin! I've been tracking those guys since we last met, and it looks like something big is starting at the Lakeside Ruins. There are a lot of demons gathering around there. Oh, and I saw that guy with the wings flying off towards the ruins, carrying a girl. It was too far off to see clearly, but I think it was Lisa. You be careful.
I hate it when he shows up unannounced. The second thing is that we can now do charge shots with the fire and freeze magic, and that's not actually all that useful. Anyway, this place gives decent XP, so I'll be back in a little bit. Here we go, now we're ready to move on. There are invisible enemies running around here, but you can see them with the Seeker magic if you use the staff. Oof. That guy wanted it bad. So far in this video, we've doubled the current death count for this playthrough. Now let's try this without the dying. But we need to equip our altar magic because... Hello! By the way, if you try to attack Robin, you take a ton of damage. By the way, the magic ring I picked up. Forgot to mention this before, but when I got the magic ring, that's the only time in the game you can get it. That dungeon is completely inaccessible after you finish it. And the Yugabud only appears, by the way, after you've talked to Robin. If you try to attack Robin, he does a ton of damage to you. So you have to make friends or, get wrecked. Okay, when you're transformed, Robin will attack enemies for you, and he does a ton of damage to them, too. But no, we gotta move on. Save it up, and here we go.
Who's there?
Ada!
You! I'm surprised you're still alive. Ho-ho! It looks like you're under LaFonce's protection. But we will have nothing to fear once the power is mine. Whatever you do, you're too late. It is time. No one can stop me now. It has begun!
I won't let you interfere! Her ambitions will now be realized, at long last. But first, you and I have some unfinished business. Attack me, boy!
Okay, so now we have to fight Bami. Two of her 3 attacks, her lightning and her ice attacks, aren't actually that bad. However, flame attack is really nasty because it's all about making sure Bami is positioned in a way that she doesn't fill up every possible escape route with fire. It is by far the most dangerous attack and can very easily destroy you if you're not aware of where you're putting the boss. Because she does move in relation to her Yudu. Thankfully, however, she is not half of the wizard that Dallas was because you can beat her with magic. And I really screwed up that time. I lost about half of my health just on one fire routine. By the way, this is the boss that suffers the most from the fact that YouTube runs at 30 FPS, because you can't see half of the effects that our magic is putting on the screen. Also, the fight with Bami is so lengthy that it's one of those bosses where if you lose once, you'll probably lose the next few times too. The reserves of a player's concentration are not infinite. There is no set order to her attacks, so she can end up using fire a whole lot or ice a whole lot, anything in a whole lot in the row. Yeesh. However, she's still not flat out as ridiculous as the boss of Tori's tomb. Once you figured out how to position her, it's just a matter of wearing her down. You know, without going that close to death. Alright, she's done. And I will be taking this back.
Mask of the Sun, trapped within the depths of the earth, heed my call, and appear unto me! waited for this moment. My prayers have finally been answered.
No deal!
For the sake of the restored Mask of the Sun and the ancient city, I offer up this sacrifice. Lisa, please cooperate. I need your blood.
Well done, Eldeal. You observed your purpose, so it's time to die. Did you ever even bother to think why we served you so winningly in the first place? The Clan of Darkness has only one true purpose: to use the Mask of the Sun to resurrect our clan ruler, Lord Aram!
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your unwitting and oh so loyal assistance. Adol, that sword you used to have is of outstanding quality. You can just sit and watch as this whole land burns before the might of Lord Aram!
Lisa, I have no right to ask you this. Please, forgive me. I was so wrong.
Althea! Please don't die! Althea!
The seal that we have spent the last 700 years guarding has finally been broken at last.
We could condemn the Winged One for his actions, but it would solve nothing. Our only option, now that Aram is being resurrected, is to banish the Mask of the Sun forever to oblivion.
But in order to do that, you must have the seventh magic. Only one magic can oppose the Mask of the Sun, and that is El Duran. It is the ultimate magic, created by the Mask of the Sun itself.
Adol, you must go to the ancient city. There, you must put a stop to this catastrophe.
Now, let us go, Eldiel, to that peaceful place where your people await you. You need never be alone again.
He was alone his whole life. Eventually, I could no longer touch his heart. Until the end. Adol, let's go back to Leparo village. Please, take me home.
Well, this is a problem. That's right, the final dungeon has appeared. That doesn't really mean we're close to done. This is a Falcom game. However, I thought of doing a little bit more, but decided, you know what? We've done enough. That scene hit peak anime. Goodbye, see you next time.